Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top stories of the day. Another wave of snow is over West Michigan today, and so we'll get you a look at what's ahead storm-wise with the help of Storm Team 8 in just a little bit. But first, our top story of the day. A federal civil lawsuit complaint has been filed against Grand Valley State University, alleging that some of the school scholarships discriminate on the basis of race. The Equal Protection Project filed the complaint earlier this week with the U.S. Department of Education. They cite 11 different scholarships at the university that GVSU offers that have eligibility requirements that deal with the student's race or minority classification. GVSU is not alone, though. The EPP has filed about 50 similar complaints against other universities and colleges. The founder of the EPP said that he understands that these scholarships are designed to rectify decades of discrimination, but that he believes further discrimination won't fix that. A spokesperson for GVSU told News 8 that they had not yet received the complaint from the Department of Education as of Monday. And we have a new poll from Emerson College to discuss. We always love having those polls as part of our content, which you can find right now over on woodtv.com. The full results can be found there. We're going to go over a couple of them. The poll asked nearly about 1,000 registered voters across the country their views on a wide variety of topics, including the approval rating of President Joe Biden just days before he leaves office. The poll found that his approval rating is 12 points lower than what pollsters found back in 2021 when they first asked that question. The survey also asked about the general outlook for the country, should the U.S. welcome new states, and more. The polling was done Thursday to Friday of last week. And something to keep an eye on later today involves the Palisades nuclear plant and its potential reopening. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission will hold a meeting this afternoon to discuss those reopening plans, which have been going on for some time now. However, today's meeting might be met with a little bit more opposition. Environmental activist groups are planning to attend this meeting in hopes of swaying the opinions on the reopening of the plant. The group has cited the potential dangers of reopening the plant with some of the issues it currently faces. If the Palisades does reopen, it would be the first nuclear plant in the United States to close and reopen in the history of the country. That meeting is scheduled for 1 p.m. later today. A West Michigan lawmaker has announced plans to run for the Republican nomination for governor in 2026. Eric Nesbitt, the current Senate minority leader for the state of Michigan, said that he wants to start his campaign early in hopes of building some statewide name recognition. The 44-year-old served 3 terms in the Michigan House before being elected to the Senate back in 2019. He says he plans to put Michigan first and will be prioritizing a ban on sanctuary city policies, a renewed focus on education, and working to modernize the state's infrastructure. That's what he told in an interview with News 8. Nesbitt is just the second name to announce a run for governor. He joins Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan, who is running as an independent. And some good news for those who have ventured out to the Rivertown Crossings Mall over the years. The infamously bumpy parking deck will soon be demolished. The upper parking deck near the Barnes & Noble entrance has already been closed to drivers for some time now, but it will now be coming down and replaced with a surface level lot. The plan is to then also take more than 2.5 acres of land that the deck is currently occupying and use it for a future project as well. Demolition is expected to begin sometime this spring and will hopefully be completed by the end of summer. And we touched on it earlier, but man, we are seeing some serious snowfall over the past week or so for much of West Michigan, and especially here in Grand Rapids. The city itself is in charge of keeping about 600 miles of road and 200 miles of sidewalks cleared during these storms, and that can be quite difficult. That's why crews need a plan in place. What is that plan exactly? Well, we asked the Department of Public Works, and they explained which roads that crews actually prioritize during storms, why they do so. They said it always begins with those high traffic and high importance roads, things of roads to the hospitals and other major highways. On top of the plows, though, these crews are also setting down salt and saline solution to keep the pavement showing during the winter. A whole lot goes into those plans, and you can find all of that information inside our story on woodtv.com. How much longer these crews will need to be out there? Well, we are certainly wondering that same question, and to find out the answer, let's check in now with Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood for the latest on the weather.
Welcome to the coldest day this week, and with that cold, we have more snow showers. A little trough working its way through is going to put snow showers heaviest, I think, between Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids, but everybody's going to have a good solid chance of picking up 1 to 4 inches of snow. The sweet spot, again, Grand Rapids, or at south of Grand Rapids and between Kalamazoo, where some locations could get 4 to 6 inches. Otherwise, looks like a breezy wind chill temperatures, pretty consistent today, hovering, I would say, below 5 below, upwards of 5 above. You can see the latest with the advisories, which have been extended all the way to the eastern side of the state. They'll end at 1 a.m. tonight. 8-day forecast featuring some milder temperatures moving in beginning on Thursday, but an Arctic cold front moves through Saturday, and that is going to plunge us into the coldest temperatures I think we'll see, maybe possibly for the winter. You could see highs in the single digits possible on Monday. Tuesday may wake up to lows actually below 0.
All right, thanks, Matt. We end today's show by congratulating the Ferris State Bulldogs for winning yet another Division II national championship in football. The team decimated Valdosta State 49-14 last month to win the title, their third in the last 4 years. The school welcomed the team back with a celebration as students began the spring semester this week. Quarterback Trinidad Chambliss called the championship a dream come true. The volleyball team was also recognized at this ceremony for going undefeated in the regular season. A lot of great sports happening at Ferris State, that is for sure. All right, that is going to do it for us today on the Daily 8. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. We, of course, will be back again tomorrow with 8 more stories that you need to know ahead of your Wednesday. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.